Hello. And we're live, I think. Yeah, tonight I'm going to do a reading on general energy for April next month. I'm doing this a little late, but it's okay. It's only the 23rd. I'm here in Japan. It is, I don't know, 11 o'clock at night or something. And yeah, I think after tonight, I'm going to do a reading probably tomorrow night on the horoscopes, all the horoscopes for April. And then I'll do my really shorts of those as well. And that may be it for March. Because I'm changing houses on early in April and I have to make sure I'm all ready. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't done many tarot predictions lately, I know. I don't know if anyone's really. Yeah, the only kind of thing I've thought about doing a tarot prediction for is the general kind of economy right now, the banking situations and all that. Everybody's really worried about that. So maybe I'll do a reading soon on the bank situation, banks, whether the banking collapses will get worse or if they'll more or less flatten out and nothing will come of it. We'll see. I think after tonight, though, just horoscopes, and then beyond that, I don't know. Um, and all right, just taking care of some things. All right. I think I'm just going to do this really quick and then depart. And we'll see. I think for April, I feel like I haven't done many readings lately, so I'm maybe I'm out of practice, but I'll do my best. All right. And if anyone else had any quick tarot readings they want a reading on, I can do that as well. But otherwise, I'm just going to do a general reading for April and see what kind of energy is coming our way. And then I'll be gone. Gone with the wind. Till tomorrow, when I'll be back like the wind with horoscopes. Feels like I haven't done any tarot readings in a long time. So, here we go, April. I seem to drop my cards when I haven't done a reading in a while. So, let me do a few cards reading for April rather than one card. I feel like tonight maybe it needs 2 or 3. We'll see what the first card is and if I want more information. And here we go, April. Nothing that's coming up yet. April's energy and anything else, anyone else, if anyone shows up, wants a reading on. Otherwise, like I said, I'll just do this reading and then I'm gone for tonight. And I did a 2-hour stream the other day on my other channel, and I didn't even realize how much time had passed. So sometimes, right now I'm enjoying more doing that channel and my music channel than Magic Channel, but I like the Magic Channel too. It's a very different audience. And all right, so I did get 2 cards for April. Both of these cards are Pentacles cards, so a very grounded, practical, real world energy. not emotional in the sense of some of the other cards, not dreamy, not like that at all. So I have a Nine of Pentacles and an Ace of Pentacles. And Nine of Pentacles is kind of about being really comfortable in the world, being very, having abundance and satisfaction. And Ace of Pentacles is about new opportunities, new potentials emerging in the physical world. Both of these kind of surprised me as an April stage of energy, because I think a lot of people are, nervous about the economy and things like that, nervous about ongoing Ukraine war and so on. It seems like a very precipitous moment, and yet this is suggesting otherwise, that our energy is actually more stable than we think, and that there's a lot of opportunities emerging right now. Interesting. I think I'm going to look at one more. I feel like maybe one more card to help me put these two cards in perspective, give them sort of a contrast. And that was my card. All right, three of swords. So I think this is the card that is a contrast to these other ones, because this is emotional. This is more tragic. I've seen comments from Who Know You. Nice. Okay. Thank you, Who Know You. And but in terms of this, I think there's like several things that I'm getting the impression that, like, with April, there's sort of a fatigue about the news cycle. That is, a lot of people are aware of things that are going on, but that we've just kind of become blunted by all the repetitious nature of the news cycle, and that in April there's going to be things that are happening, but a lot of people are still going to be able to step back from it, like kind of look at the immediate situation in their own lives, look at the things they do have. I'm feeling a great deal of gratitude, even though there is a lot going on in the world that is negative otherwise. But in terms of that, like, a lot of people are going to have a level of gratitude for their lives. So I think that would be the best thing you can do, is practice gratitude in April. When you experience just today, like sometimes, like if I find myself feeling low, I have another comment from Rainbow. Hello. If I find myself feeling low, like, or just kind of, if I find myself complaining or feeling negative, I'll just say, like, okay, come up with 10 things that you're grateful for, because that can really shift your energy very fast. And I encourage you to try it, and especially in April. Just come up with 10 things, because I think no matter what's going on, you can. We have another comment. Lisa, hello, welcome. You can always come up with 10 things, and you're like, oh, I can't come up with 10 things, but I assure you can, because no matter where you're at, there's going to be people worse off than you are, like people with worse health, people with worse freedom. There are going to be people in prison, people just, there's slavery still in the world. So is that a real album? Huno Wu says, practice gratitude, avoid gratitude. I've never heard of that album. Is that a real album, or are you just making that up? I know Weezer, but I don't know that album. I thought their albums were always color albums, like the blue album, the green album. I'm Googling it just to see. I'm not seeing anything, so I think you're messing with me. That's okay. Yeah, so that's the general energy I see for... oh yeah, thank you. I keep trying. Unfortunately, I have to do it every time. Like, YouTube doesn't let me lock it in. I don't know why that's not the default, but it's okay. It's just one button, but if I forget it, I can't really turn it on afterward. Closed captioning. But yeah, I want to reach as many people as possible. I don't really have much more to add tonight with April, just that for those of you that didn't hear it, I just saw an energy very grounded in the physical world and the actual immediate reality of our lives. And I think a lot of people are going to be kind of, stepping back from their emotions, stepping back from their fantasy world, and this being very much in the real world. Um, oh, who know you? Well, no, that's okay. I like a sense of humor in comments. Actually, I saw who know you. You had left the first comment. Uh, you wrote ape real, and I deleted it because I'm so like asleep that I didn't realize you were punning April, and I accidentally deleted it. I thought you were calling me an ape or something. I didn't know what it meant, so I just deleted it. And um, I think I hid you from the channel, but then I kind of thought about it. I'm like, oh, they're just saying April. I'm like, so I unhid you from the channel. So yeah, I don't want to lose my sense of humor about things either. I don't know if anyone has any quick things they want a reading on, either in their personal life or in the news. Like I said, the only thing I see that I want to do a reading on, probably in a separate video, will be the state of the bank situation going forward, because I know a lot of people are freaking out about that, whether banks are going to collapse and so on. So I'm not going to do a reading on that right now, but if anyone has anything else in the news or any person in the world they want me to read on or anything, just let me know real quick. Otherwise, I'll just wrap it up. I'll be back tomorrow with horoscopes for all the signs of the zodiac, for your energy, what you see coming, or what I see coming for you in April. And yeah, but otherwise, if nobody else has any other quick things they want a reading on, like I said, it's kind of late here. I only slept like 5 hours last night. And yeah, I'll wrap it up then. Have a great night, you guys, and hopefully see you tomorrow when I do my horoscopes. Oh wait, I have a comment. Oh, I see. Who know you're commenting on April, because I think people will transcend the domestic primate, as Ross says. All right, yeah, Robert Anton Wilson. I've mentioned quite a bit on my channel. I don't know if I have, but in different places about. Yeah, he was very big into futurism and a lot of. I mean, it's very interesting because like a lot of the things that he was concerned with, he was like an outlier at the time. Like I remember in the 1980s, he wrote a few books. I can't remember which one he recommended though, that you get a computer. Like it was like a big thing. I can remember being young enough that when personal computers were first starting to happen, that like they were considered something really nerdy. Like you would be like, if you had a computer, you were just like a geek, a nerd, like because like that was just the thing. And then suddenly it became more and more mainstream, and then the internet really became like a both a marketing medium and an entertainment medium, and everybody jumped on board. And then smartphones came along, and then it just like exploded. And now it's like the concept that there's one type of person on the internet is kind of ridiculous now, because seems like there's, you name it, on the internet. It's just like any other environment. But yeah, I'm just rambling along. So yeah, if nobody has any other comments, I'll call it a night, and hope to see you all tomorrow about the same time, I think, because this is I basically do this based on what time I can do this and what time the YouTube says most of my more viewers are on the channel at the time. It will give me like a time frame that it recommends, so I kind of basing it on that. Anyways, this is about as late as I want to do these, because I started this about 11 here, and yeah, that's it for tonight, and hope to see you tomorrow or whenever in the future.